We all do things we're not proud of in life, and for me, today is a time I did something I'm really not particularly proud of. But it's anything but clean, but I got 97 down to here and back up again. I'm embarrassed about the twisting, but I didn't really arch. It was all upper body strength, and the point is I now know I'm as strong as I was before I had my gap and off year in 2025. So I'm ready to push on for a new PR of 102. It really isn't a good idea to try to do a PR too often, and I wouldn't usually do it just a week later, a week after I failed 97. Two reasons I did that is, one, I know that I'm not a very good bench presser, not just because of strength, but I don't do it that well, and I'm sure I've got a few kilos in me just trying to refine technique. Today, all I did was hang on a little bit longer. When I did one about a week ago, I got the bar to about here and felt it wasn't going to go anywhere, and I stopped. And the thing I told myself to do is get to that point today and just say 1, 2, 3 and push. And it moved a little bit on. It wasn't very even, but it went up. So I'm pleased I did it, and that's it. I'll count myself back where I was. Used the back a little bit more when I did it last time, so I think it's as good. And my other excuse for trying PRs so close together is that my schedule's a mess at the moment, and I've been working on something in the garden, nearly done finally. In case anyone's remotely interested, I want to get some junk out of this shed so there's more room. I've got a shed nearly as big over there that I built a few years ago, and I really want a bench with incline, so I could put a different bench in there. I could, in theory, put an incline bench here, but then I'm throwing this bench away. Maybe that's what I should just bloody do, I don't know. But anyway, what I need to do is get loads of junk out of that shed, so I'm building a new shed, lots of junk can go in that, and then I'll have 1.5 exercise sheds, as well as a shed on which to work on things. Right now it's full of junk, and I want to work on things for HEMA and for some of the devices I make to make using the punch bag a bit more interesting, like this. And that's something important to me to do. Now, just talking about program quickly, somebody said to me in response to one of my previous videos, he said, I need to get onto a program, or it looks like I experiment a lot. And it was a good comment, helpful person, nearly as old as me, thank you, no criticism. But you see, I'm on the sort of program I want to do, and I don't have the sort of program that dictates repetitions and weight. And this is actually this is the same program. Because I'm doing it today, this is how I do. When I'm off program, I just scribble stuff down and always still keep a record of it. This is my program. It suits me. It's not a perfect program. Day 1, pull up, 2 different types of pull up. Day 2, squat and accessories. Day 3, bench press and accessories. Day 4, pull ups and accessories, back raise or row, shoulder raise, shrug and curl. And then day 5, bit mixed up, it's deadlift, overhead press, and what I tend to do now is sit-ups, and it's been added since I was using this sheet, and also press-ups and some pectoral clench as well, so it's a second hit on the chest. So I'm having 2 hits on pull-ups and 2 on the chest, and there's minor change I made recently. I started to do the press-ups with the feet raised because I don't have an inclined bench. In theory, raising your feet up high gives you the same effect, and that really gives me a good rounding. By the time I finish on day 5, I've had it. I really have. I don't want to do anything. I warm down for 5 minutes, and that's it. So this person is correct in saying I'm not on that explicit a program that says go up in these increments, but what I do basically is I aim for, with all the compound lifts, I aim for 3 warm-up sets, then 3 times 5, and then I make it 5, 5, 6. I tend to find obviously I still need a bit of warming up, because when I'm on my 3 sets for 3 times 5, I get a bit better as I go on. So I'll do 5, 5, 5, then 5, 5, 6, 5, 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, and when I get to 7, 7, 7, I add 5 kilos. That's how I'm doing it at the moment. And I know that's not the most comprehensive program, it's not all that detailed, but it works for me. I did have a messed up year. Perhaps that's what he's thinking, because talking about experimenting, you know, I do try other things, like these 2 weeks of sessions where I've just, today again, I'm squatting and bench pressing on the same day. Silly thing to do really, but it's just keeping it going because I'm doing work that's interrupted my schedule. But this is a good program for me. I see people talk about lots of other programs, Mike Israel, Mitch Hooper, and you can get their programs, and there's people on Quora who'll give you programs. This suits me, it really does. And it's not the best program in the world, but if I was doing this program and I don't get stronger over time, then it's not the program that's at fault, it's something else I'm doing. My biggest faults: don't sleep enough, drink too much beer, and that's most of it really. And on a good day I get 150 grams of protein, and I weigh over 200 pounds, so I should get more protein. Can't do everything, you can only do what you can manage. That's enough of that though. I got 97 back, I'm happy with that, and hopefully more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, my name's Mark, see you next time. Cheers.